I love my DirecTV stream setup. You can watch it from any phone, any app, any tablet. Love it.
This time, Duggar, he's playing like.
Let's go, Pats! Let's go, Pats. Let's go check the internal temp on that chicken.
Try Vicks NyQuil Severe. Just one dose.
We're about 45 minutes out. Chicken's like a 2-hour cook at 250, but it gets to a point you want to jack it up to 350 to crisp the skin a bit. I don't know what that's going to do to my ribs, but I won't leave it high long. Let's see. I should have probed one of the fatties with the thing, but. Looking good, buddy. Let's see, 142. Alright, I think I'm going to sauce the chicken. I'm debating if I'm going to wrap the ribs or not. I don't know. Let's go get the sauce. We got 130, 140. Chicken's done at about 165. So let's go. Let's throw a little sauce on them things. All right. Let's throw a little, just a light coat of sweet baby Ray's, so spicy on there, nothing fancy.
Greg, what do we see from this offense so far? Well, they've run the ball 7 times. They've averaged about 6 yards per carry. Mac Jones has hit 7 different receivers and really has spread the ball around. They had an interception that probably wasn't Mac Jones' fault. Most likely a pass interference. And then they had a couple of negative plays that put them in the 3rd and long situation. So they've been able to move the ball pretty well. It's just being able to finish off these drives.
Get it, boys, get it! Oh, fuck off. It's a long, hard road out of hell when you don't have Tom Brady as your QB, I'll tell you. Man. Dolphins haven't won a ring since the 80s, right? I'd almost like to see them get one. Their fans, like, you know, they kind of deserve it. You know what I'm saying? They're loyal. The Dolphin fans are loyal. Not the transplants or the fair weather fucking dumb bitches. They have a new shirt every. Depends on who's in the playoffs. But the real fans, they really deserve a ring. And there's people that have been waiting since they were kids, old men about to die. All I wanted was a ring for the Dolphins. A little messy, but
it takes a fight to be a full-time fan. There'll be early check-ins, then late shifts, good days, and bad ones.
let the pressure clean this when I'm done.
Because you're in this together.
All right, you got a little flavor on it. You don't get anything because you're going to get wrapped in a bit. Throw a little sauce in there, maybe a touch of brown sugar. Fuck off, bug. Fuck all the love bugs, man. You gotta go buy a zapper, a good one. Good times. Let's go, Pats. Let's go check the internal temp on that chicken.
Try Vicks NyQuil Severe. Just one dose.
We're about 45 minutes out. Chicken's like a 2-hour cook at 250, but it gets to a point you want to jack it up to 350 to crisp the skin a bit. I don't know what that's going to do to my ribs, but I won't leave it high long. Let's see. I should have probed one of the fatties with the thing, but. Looking good, buddy. Let's see, 142. Alright, I think I'm going to sauce the chicken. I'm debating if I'm going to wrap the ribs or not. I don't know. Let's go get the sauce. We got 130, 140. Chicken's done about 165. So let's go. Let's throw a little sauce on them things. All right. Let's throw a little, just a light coat of sweet baby Ray's, sweet and spicy on there, nothing fancy.
Greg, what have we seen from this offense so far? Well, they've run the ball 7 times. They've averaged about 6 yards per carry. Mac Jones has hit 7 different receivers and really has spread the ball around. They had an interception that probably wasn't Mac Jones' fault. Most likely a pass interference. And then they had a couple of negative plays that put them in the 3rd and long situation. So they've been able to move the ball pretty well. It's just being able to finish off these drives.
Get it, boys, get it! Oh, fuck off. It's a long, hard road out of hell when you don't have Tom Brady as your QB, I'll tell you. Man. Dolphins haven't won a ring since the 80s, right? I'd almost like to see them get one. Their fans, like, you know, they kind of deserve it. You know what I'm saying? They're loyal. The Dolphin fans are loyal. Not the transplants or the fair weather fucking these dumb bitches. They have a new shirt every depends on who's in the playoffs. But the real fans, they really deserve a ring. And there's people that have been waiting since they were kids, old men about to die. All I wanted was a ring for the Dolphins. A little messy, but
It takes a fight to be a full-time fan. There'll be early check-ins, then late shifts, good days, and bad ones.
let the pressure clean this one up now.
Because you're in this together.
All right, you got a little flavor on it.
It won't always be easy. You'll love what you do. You'll never worry
You don't get anything because you're gonna get wrapped in a bit.
for full-time fans.
Throw a little sauce in there, maybe a touch of brown sugar.
Wingstop boneless wings. Crispy, juicy, soft, tossed.
Fuck off, bug. Look all the love bugs, man. You gotta go buy a zapper, a good one. Good times. Well, the Pats suck. 17-0 to the Dolphins. Wow. I mean, they haven't had a ring since fucking 1983 or whatever the fuck. But still, what the fuck, dudes? I want to check the temp on that chicken. I got the probe in the ribs now because when it hits 150, 160, I'm going to wrap them. We're being inundated by love bugs all of a sudden. They must be Dolphin fans.
Get your Apple favorites all in one plan. Introducing One Unlimited for iPhone. And now get iPhone 14 Pro on us. Only on Verizon.
145. 140.
In 3 seconds, Janice will let us speak.
132. 135. Alright, so it's got a ways to go.
Don't worry. Skip the
138.
hassles and sell directly to Open Door. When my store's open.
We're almost at 150 on the ribs. Alright. Low and slow, baby. I'm not going to crank it up. I'm just going to let them low and slow. They'll get the temp down on the chicken. That'll be nice and juicy, too. You don't want to dry them out, but we got water plan. We should be okay. And then a little bit, we're going to take them ribs out and wrap them bad boys. Cool. We're doing on pellets. I'm sure we're fine, but... Oh, yeah. But they're concave. They got to get something to stick in there to push those over towards the center. All right, so let's prepare our wrap. I have butcher paper in the garage, but let's do foil today.
Want to get pumped for today's game? Just tell Siri. Twitter's this playlist.
Double wrap.
Stadium in Miami Gardens, 17-0 Miami.
Miami kicking ass. Props to Miami. Shit. Our team's still finding its way, man. Who knows if we're ever going to be contenders again? I don't know.
his first half?
Well, I would say that overall it was kind of just a okay first half, right? Until that last shot. to
Little brown
Jalen Waddle
sugar.
on 4th and 7, 42-yard lightning bolt. Now, we all know that Tyreek Hill was the headliner. He has caught 6 out of his 8 targets for 70-plus yards. And it took a while to get the ball to this man, Jalen Waddle. But boy, did he reward Mike McDaniel and Tua Tagovailoa with that.
Get out of here, Bug.
2-yard
Fuck you.
touchdown right before half. They were fortunate to get a really nice performance by their defense, taking the ball away, sacking the quarterback. And again,
Move, get out of the way.
touchdown right before half was huge.
That could have gone so many different ways, Archie. Mike McDaniel could have easily invited all kinds of criticism.
Well, there wasn't a ton of risk because New England, didn't have any timeouts and all that good stuff. But for New England, I really thought they started off the game well on offense. They were moving the football. They were running the
dead bug over
football.
there?
They had the interception. That was probably a pass interference. But then in the second quarter, they just an all-out their inability to run the ball, be productive on 1st and 2nd down, put them in long yardage situations. They really got to clean some stuff up in that offensive line to get back to this game.
Raheem Mostert is deep for the Dolphins. This is very short. Inside the 15-yard line, bringing it back across the 25 to Alex Eagle.
Well, Greg, I had a chance to ask Mike McDaniel about one word on that 4th and 7 right before the half. And he said it was a fringe call because he didn't go for the field goal. It was a little too far. But he said his analytics guy said it was a good call and it paid off. As far as their defense, he said he praised them for not getting rattled. And that's really what they need more of in the second half, especially those takeaways. Belichick, however, when he was talking about his defense, claimed that Miami only had that one good play right before the half. He praised his defense as well, saying if not for those turnovers, his team would be within 3. So we'll see if this plays out in the second half, guys.
AJ, thank you.
Oh, he's got a point.
Yep.
I mean, but that was a huge play, especially that Miami's able to get the ball after halftime.
Chase Edmonds in the backfield along with two.
So far, I am not enjoying this football game.
Looks his way and then pulls it down and then throws over the middle, and that's complete across the 30-yard
Close
line.
that up so
Jalen
no
Waddle.
bugs get in there.
These Miami Dolphins have won 24 straight games here at home when they've led at halftime. That is the longest active streak in the NFL.
So you can see that there really isn't anything overly special with the way the Patriots are playing and guarding against Tyreek Hill. It's not like you can go into a game and say, we're just going to double them all game long. They're really just kind of playing their defense and expecting them to limit the big plays, and they don't have much catch.
All right.
This is at the line. At the line of scrimmage. Let's go back to AJ.
Well, Greg and Art, I have a couple injury updates. Patriots safety Adrian Phillips, he has a rib injury and he is questionable to return. Dolphins tight end Stephen Carter, he went down on the special teams play with a head injury. He is out for this game, guys.
All right, AJ, thank you. And we have an injury breakdown on the field. It appears to be Greg Little, number 75, who came on to replace Austin Jackson in the first half at right tackle.
Be careful to let bugs in.
So Little is going to slowly make his way to the near sideline. He's replaced by Robert Jones, the second-year O-lineman out of Middle Tennessee State. Meanwhile, on the field, it's 3rd and 1.
All right, ways to go. All right, check the chicken. I don't want to leave the chicken in too long because it'll dry it out. I bumped it up to 270, which with the parasitic loss is still around 260. So the ribs are wrapped now, so I'm not worried about a 10-20 degree jump for a little bit, and then I'll drop it back down.
Get your TV together.
Our goal is 165 on the chicken.
Save up to $120. The NFL on CBS
160.
is sponsored by DirecTV. Get your TV together. FanDuel.
150.
Make every moment
Almost there. 145.
Febreze.
Right.
Breathe happy.
I should almost jack it up a little more.
Welcome back, everyone. There's a threesome.
Maybe paper towel last night.
Tyson on the left, Robert Kraft in the middle. with
This is my
his
shirt.
son,
Fuck it.
President of the New
There we
England
go.
Patriots on the right.
Hey, Greg, if you ever see Mike Tyson on an airplane,
Dump you up and finish off the skin nice and crispy. Score 3. And I'll drop it back down.
Closer from his own 4-yard line. And brought down shy of the 20-yard line. Saturday on CBS Full Afternoon.
3:30. And I'll drop it back down just to give a finish to the chicken and make it a little crispy. 3:50. Go. And then drop it right back down. The ribs still have at least a few hours to go.
That's all Saturday here on CBS. Greg Little back onto the field and back.
I love the smoker.
Position that he assumed
Very
earlier
cool.
in the game.
Come on, Pats. You got a touchdown, 1 turnover, and 1 more TD, and we send these fucking Dolphins back to the aquarium. Fuck them with a Cuban sandwich. All right, how's our chicken? Doing better than the Pats, that's for fucking sure. Dolphins are on fire. Respect, guys. The Pats still look like an uncomfortable team that don't have a groove yet, you know, and I hope they find one. I love my Pats. You know, Tom Brady, you know, we had a great run, but it's time for a new vibe. Where are we at? 340. I bumped it up to crisp up the skin, and I'll drop it back down. Woo! 162. 159. 165. I think the chicken's ready to come off. All right. So let me do this.
huge mistakes that you saw
Can
in
you
the
drop
second
this back
quarter,
down?
taking plays, the assignment errors up front,
260.
being able to get, it's kind of a cliche, but just being able to get positive yards on early downs to set you up. Maybe even pick up a first down on
And let's grab the chicken out.
really helps the offense get some sort of rhythm.
Rinse this off. Bugs in the lining on it. All right.
Got pretty stout guys up front. They've really done a nice job today against this New England rushing attack.
We mentioned it earlier. This is a defense that got better the second half of the season last year. It was pretty common.
You got Johnny Smith, an interesting matchup up here with Nick Needham.
Come on, Pats. You might not win, but fight for fuck's sake.
Bottom of the screen with Devontae Booker.
Jones under pressure, launching it deep, incomplete.
Yeah, he's no fucking Tom Brady, that's for sure.
And there's a penalty marker.
He's
on
my
that
our
field.
boy, you know, I support him, but no one's Tom Brady. Tom Brady's a fucking freak in nature,
An
bro.
all-out blitz calling card of the Dolphins. And it looked like Nick Needham came in and, yeah, he goes down. Yep, I mean, that's right under the knee and leg. And
There are 2 fouls on the play, 1 by each team. Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense, number 8.
Is that us or them? I
Foul,
can't tell.
shot block, number 16 and 14. Those fouls
Looks
will
good, guys.
offset. Replay, 3rd down.
all right.
What you do about
Yeah.
something?
So
They got one.
they got Andrews, the center, and Ty Montgomery on a chop block. So right in the middle, you see Montgomery, and Andrews is engaged.
All these
up
bugs are
high.
fucking
And
everywhere.
then Montgomery goes low and not allowed to do that.
So here's 3rd and 6 all over again.
Showing blitz, but they're going to play coverage.
There's companies no quick and there's bumps everywhere.
Incomplete. Hit Duke Riley. The linebacker for the Dolphins.
Man, really well done by Duke Riley. They're showing blitz, and then he's got to run back, and he's got to run the hole. He's got to get to that deep middle. They just turn around. Doesn't that go back to our conversation with Bill Belichick? If the ball's underthrown, and
You're going to drop
you turn
back
around,
down to
get yourself a
270.
hit, right?
Sure.
They're still showing a turtle tempo like 155-ish, so it's got a ways to go.
Javon Holland. Fair catch ball and made at his own 10-yard line.
We're even at 260.
12:47 to play. Fourth quarter.
It's stalled right now, so.
20.
Let's go check out that chicken. Go Pats. Sort of. All right. Let's check this chicken out, shall we? Probably let it rest a few minutes, huh?
COVID-19. Some people get it, and some people can get it bad. And for those who do get it bad, it may be because they have a high risk factor, such as heart disease, diabetes, being overweight, asthma, or smoking. Even if symptoms feel mild, these factors can increase the risk of COVID-19 to
Oh, you're a good tester.
So if you're at high risk and have contact, don't wait. Ask your healthcare
See.
provider right away. Authorize all
Ooh,
treatment
it's hot out.
right for you.
Looks good. Not too much sauce, just a little for flavor. Smells good. The apple. Okay. Careful. Little pepper. Oh, yeah, I can't wait for the weather to cool down. All right. It's juicy. Nice color. A nice hint of smoke, but it's not like smoke the fuck out. Wow. Juicy as fuck. Oh, that's good, man. That's real good. You can taste a hint of apple from the apple pellets. Oh, yeah.
Well, you definitely call it a question. I get, being pretty aggressive here. But on first down, you went 2 straight passes and you stopped the clock.
Remember?
Fourth quarter, no reason to get ultra conservative.
I think.
But,
There you go.
when you do to stop the clock a
Remember?
couple times and just go 3 and out, the Patriots going to have pretty good field position. You got to play the time off the clock as well.
Second 3 and out of the half for Miami. This is Miles Bryant. Bryant, good running. Nice move across the 48.
Oh,
45-yard line.
that's so good.
That is where the Patriots offense will go back to work when we come back to Miami Gardens. 27 Colts.
Check his ass before they got on protection.
Overall version of the chicken, it doesn't need any salt. Even a little bit of salt, it was a bit too salty. Fantastic. Juicy, tasty, smoky flavor, but not so much that it's like overwhelming. Oh, the barbecue sauce is outside. I'll go get it.
Well, heard my baby sister's buying a car, building my secret weapon.
Gross. No. Anyway, I already used Capital One Auto Navigator. Found my car online, got pre-qualified instantly.
That's pretty cool.
What's in your wallet? So something really funny happened today upstairs with the same. You don't think this is an idiot, right?
I listened to it on the
That's dead.
No car required. Hey, John, hear my interview on Y2 Country?
Okay.
I used a lot of big words.
Please not talk about SiriusXM for one meal. So, did everyone get my invite to game night?
Hey, y'all ever listen
I put that shit on everything.
We were just talking about that.
Atlantis, it's on the app. You ought to know.
That's really funny.
Little Frank's Red, huh?
Guy hired a bodybuilder to practice for me. So, sweet cakes.
You don't have to get that personal. State Farm personal price plan just helps you create
Got a little
a
bone there, there you go.
Oh, let's get a quote today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
I was gonna ask you if what I did was worth 25 years.
Not bad. Use a bit more barbecue sauce to dip.
If it was,
Well, flavor's great.
serious.
What's an ex-mafia combo?
Fantastic.
I figured that out.
We'll let the rest of these rest for a while. Nice and juicy. And I'll have proteins for at least 2 days. Eat them cold, throw them in the microwave for like 30 seconds. That's fantastic.
NFL on CBS is sponsored by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And by the Home
That's it, boys. You have to wait a little bit. I'm not really that hungry yet. I'll let them rest. All right, so the chicken was a success. And all we have to do is finish off the ribs, let those rest 15, 20 minutes. And, you know, I think it's going to turn out great. I love that smoker. It's awesome. If you're thinking about buying one, get it. Come on, Pats. 720. We're not winning this one, but come on, fight for it, for fuck's sake. Although Dolphins, even when Brady was still playing, were always our nemesis. We're a shit-tier team that hasn't won a ring since '73, but for some reason, they're our kryptonite. I don't know why. Oh well. Respect to the Dolphins. They're playing like fucking champions. Us, not so much. Peace. The chicken turned out fantastic. Juicy, tender, delicious. Couldn't be happier. It's still smoking hot. I sampled a couple. They're just I'm letting them rest and get a little juicier. Couldn't be happier. I love this new smoker, dude. So the ribs are kind of stalled right now. They're wrapped and they're at around 265-ish to accommodate the loss that you get on the walls versus center. And they're at an internal temp of 165-ish around there. We got to hit 195 to 203, somewhere in the middle, 200. And then we'll pull those and let them rest a bit, and then we'll sample those. But overall, love the smoker. Food is great. Gonna have tons of fun with this damn thing. Awesome. Man. Hell of a game, Pats. Hopefully Tommy does better tonight. Damn straight I'm watching Tommy. That's my boy. He might have left this, but I still love the guy. Chicken wings are fucking fantastic. First cook is so far a success. The ribs should be pretty good, I think. Pull them up at just the right time. All right. All right. I love watching my DirecTV on my other phone, or I have 2 tablets I can pull out. That's cool as shit. Anywhere, you can be anywhere. You stuck in line to DMV and you're fucking.
I'm not the Green Hawk. Delivery from the Green Hawk.
See how much you could save by bundling with Geico.
Go Pats. Barbecue rocks.